Welcome to Sumner School Business Immigration Basics. My name is Emily Sumner, and in this video, we're talking about the EB-1A classification, which is for foreign nationals of extraordinary ability in the arts, science, business, education, or athletics. You have to show that you have sustained national or international acclaim in your field of endeavor, and you have to show that you are amongst the small percentage of individuals who have risen to the top of your field. So how do you show this? It's a two-step process. You have to show that you meet at least 3 of the following 10 criteria that are outlined in the regulations, and there is a second Kazarian analysis, a second part of the process where USCIS will analyze all of the evidence together in its totality that we'll talk about in more detail in just a minute. So you have to show at least 3 of the following 10 criteria. Those criteria include evidence of a lesser nationally or internationally recognized prize or award, evidence that you are a member in an association of a field which demands outstanding achievement, published material about you in a professional or major trade publication or other media, evidence that you've been asked to judge the work of others, evidence of your original scientific, scholarly, artistic, athletic, or business-related contributions of major significance, evidence that you have authored scholarly articles in professional or major trade publications or other major media, evidence that your work has been displayed at artistic exhibitions or showcases, evidence of your performance of a leading or critical role in distinguished organizations, evidence that you command a high salary in relation to others in the field, and evidence of your commercial success in the performing arts. So again, you have to show that you meet at least 3 of those criteria, but there's more. There's a second step called the Kazarian analysis, also called a final merits determination. That is when USCIS will look at all of the evidence that you have submitted to support the fact or your assertion that you meet at least 3 of these 10 criteria. They will evaluate all of the evidence together and to determine if you truly are a foreign national of extraordinary ability. This is a very subjective analysis. There's not a whole lot of guidance from USCIS as to what the officers are looking at, but in general, officers may be looking at things like, okay, you, sir, have published, for example, or ma'am, have published in scientific journals, but what is the impact factor of the journals that you've published in? How many times have you published? What is the citation rate? If you have displayed your art at artistic exhibitions, what's the prestige of the venue that you have displayed your artwork in? What is the caliber of other people who are exhibiting their work in that same venue? That type of thing. So it's very subjective, and it's absolutely not enough to show that you just meet 3 of the 10 criteria, unfortunately. It is one of the most difficult classifications to have approved in terms of the employment-based permanent residence process, but it is possible. Unlike other visa classifications or permanent residence options, you can self-sponsor for the EB-1A. That is, you do not have to have your employer sponsor you. That is in contrast to a number of other permanent residence options, including the EB-1B, which is what we will be talking about in our next video. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already so you don't miss our next episode and other timely information that we have. We also have a live once a week at noon on Tuesdays that I hope you will join us for. Otherwise, I am Emily Sumner at Sumner Immigration Law, serving clients throughout the United States and around the world with employment-based and family-based immigration matters. We look forward to helping you on your journey. Until next time, I'm Emily Sumner.